It is the year 2000, and Bernard Grandpierre is now 7 years of age. He heads to school one day and reaches early, but after going into his class and putting his bag down, he noticed something. Everyone except him was clamoring around to hug this one kid he'd never seen before. Who's he? He said his name is Orion Zues. Orion Zues was trying to hug everyone there, and Bernard wanted nothing to do with that. So he went to go be by himself in peace and mind his own business. When Orion Zeus was done hugging everyone, he came by Bernard and was standing there, giving Bernard this weird stare, and it creeped Bernard out quite a bit. What do you want? No response was given. Look, if you want something, just let me know. Otherwise, go away and mind your own business. Still, he continued to stare, and it was freaking Bernard out. Then, all of a sudden, Orion's just randomly poked Bernard in his waist. And Bernard immediately pushed his arm away. Don't touch me. Bernard said this because he hates being touched in ways that make him uncomfortable. But then again, who would ever want to be touched in a way that would make them feel uncomfortable? Orion Zeus poked Bernard the same way in the same spot again, still with that creepy stare. Bernard immediately pushed his arm back down again. I said don't touch me. Final warning. If you're going to leave me alone, I suggest you go away right now. Orion Zeus does not listen at all and touches Bernard the same way again, a third time. This angers Bernard greatly. Bernard gets tired of the games, and Bernard punches him in the face as hard as he possibly can, several times over and over and over again. Until he stops and walks away when he thinks Orion Zeus has had enough. From Standard 1 all the way into Standard 3, Orion Zeus would continue trying to touch Bernard in ways that would make him feel uncomfortable, prompting Bernard to beat him some more for all that time. Occasionally, Bernard would notice Orion Zeus's parents from afar when they would come to the school to pick up Orion Zeus. And every time, he would hide from them, as he knew just how much trouble he would be in if they'd found out about what had been happening between him and Orion Zeus. Every time Bernard would come to beat on Orion Zeus, it would play out the same way every time, to where Orion would never resist much and get beat really badly each time. But one day in Standard 3, when Bernard was 9 years old, Orion Zeus actually started fighting back. And to Bernard's surprise, he was actually putting up a really big challenge for him. For the first time ever, Orion Zeus beat Bernard in a fight. Bernard felt so humiliated. And don't even think about getting back up, because I'll beat you back into the ground, loser. Dickhead. What was that? Nothing. Yeah, that's what I thought. I have to make him pay for that. I have to make him pay for that. Unfortunately for Bernard, this was only the beginning. One day, Bernard was resting his head down during break time because he was a little tired, and in cowardly fashion, Orion Zeus snuck up on Bernard while he was resting his head on the table and pushed Bernard's face into the table and held it like that. Bernard tried everything. He tried raising his head, grabbing Orion's arm and moving it off. But nothing was working, and Orion's face was too far away from Bernard's hands to do anything. So all Bernard could do was struggle.